Nice to take out the chariot, but yeah, we don't have any sort of bow, do we? No. Oh! Too close. Whoops. Is that corpse on the floor supposed to be our indicator that this is as far as you can go before the chariot messes you up? Perhaps. Wait. Stop that. Another chucker. Give us a right kicking. Maybe we'll just try and go as far as we can. Because... What? Why did that kill us? It didn't kill us last time. Oh, that was the wrong spot, that's why. Yeah, on the one hand I want the dragon seal from here. On the other, it's not terribly useful right now. Yeah, sod it. Let's go somewhere else for the moment. We're still not super strong enough for this grave. So maybe we'll head off and see what else we can see. I would quite like to explore some more of the peninsula. And is there anything else up here, in fact? Because we've just been grabbing the tower and then buggering off. But let's have a bit of a stroll. Not much on this, that's fine. Oh, there's another site of grace. Why is that here? So close to the other one. It's beside the crater pocked glade. So is that a place? Are we in a glade that's been pocked with craters? We are. And these lads seem quite intriguing. What is that? What is that hammer you've got? Oh, it wasn't a hammer, it's the side that you turn into a hammer with magics. Right, so that lad appears to be T-posing. Let's stab him up good. And then that lad appears to just be a cool tough guy. Yeah, these guys seem to like gravity magics. We saw one on the beach. And he did gravity stuff. Yeah, Jesus, that's quite a combo. So yeah, there's definitely some sort of shenanigans going on here. So these lads just summon in that guy, I guess. I guess that's what's happening here. Yeah, we've got 2 or 3 T-poses. And here he comes. Is he going to try and scrap us again, or not? We want one of you, not both of you. Yes, good. Come on. No, bad. mean, that was pretty cool. But now we're just going to get wrecked as we try and get away and have a bevy. And a second bevy. Dragon swipes, yes. We did. You're not going to give us anything for our troubles. Unbelievable. T-poser here doesn't seem to realise that his mate's dead. Now that one's paying attention to us at this stage. Good. And yeah. Oops. Oh jeez. No thank you. Just die already. At least we've got a flashback. So that's everyone cleared out of here. But what is the point? Why did I venture in here to murk all you dudes? When there doesn't appear to be any loot in these craters of yours. I guess they've generally been experimenting with meteor magic. And that's why there's crater holes all over the floor. Something like that. Maybe. But at least we do have a catacomb in this general vicinity. Show me where, please. Underground. So off the cliff edge. Nice. Yeah, down there somewhere. Yeah, you get to live today, little dragonfly. I'm feeling merciful. It's not just that I just failed miserably to kill you. It's definitely mercy. Oh, jeez. Okay then. I tried. I tried to give you mercy. But now I should take your head. And these are the Impaler's catacombs. They sound fun. Don't they sound fun? Boglins. I also forgot to sit down and heal myself. Right. Come on then, Boglin. Very nice. There's one on the wall over there, which I accidentally locked onto. Has it already dropped down? It has. And it's just going to keep flinging and pinging until we get stuck in. No more on the walls by the look. So let's see what this catacomb has to offer. Little shits just keep using ranged attacks. so you've got no choice but to rush in, and then you get owned. Yeah, bring it. Yeah. They ain't so bad. They're going down 2 hits at least, so that's the main thing. What have we got here? Glovewort 1. So yeah, this is still an easy catacomb. Good to know. Choices, eh? Lyre ahead. Be wary of right. Be wary of right. I mean, yeah, there's a dude to the right, so I didn't see any liars there. Come on. Ah, Jesus. The range just seems to be real hit and miss on this catch flame. And was that it for this room? It was probably an ambush. Yeah? No? Oh, Glovewort 2. Nice. So that's that side ticked off. Whoa. That I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting that at all. And, oh yeah, spiky ceiling. We don't want any piece of that, but do we want to drop down? No. So, what do we want to do? Is there a way ahead over there? Run to the light. No, no, no. No, I'm not seeing any... There it is. But now what? Still not seeing anything to do in here. There's no hidden wall, is there? Didn't see one. Have I missed something? Was there another way? No. I can't see any hidden walls, unless that's one. No. 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 No, I'm confused. Let's just double check there wasn't a lever over here. It was all a bit confusing. That's just death. That much we know. I recognise death when I see it. And at least we know why it's called the Impaler's Catacombs now. So now this lad doesn't like it of them. A chain draped tabard. Sounds fun. It's better in some respects, but it's not heavier. Generally speaking, heavier armour is tougher armour. So we won't bother with it, but it's nice to have nonetheless. Now, what just happened? Did a rat try and swing at us from down below or something? Or did I just imagine something? There's a rat. Nice. Guess I can use the bow and arrow to finish it off. Or at least I could if we could actually hit the bloody thing. There we go. And then there's one over there. Lovely. Any more for any more? There's probably more in this room, isn't there? Yep. They're not bad, you know, these bow and arrows that we crafted. They're not much worse than current ones, and when they're both two-shot enemies, it's basically the same, so it's fine. Another warrior's cookbook. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of different arrows we can make now. Fire bow and arrows, so they need bones, pinions, yeah. Blood bow and arrows, so we can make bleeding arrows. That's sick. So I probably don't want to waste my thin beast bones on regular arrows. That is something to be aware of. So now what? Weeping Peninsula wouldn't be bad. But let's think. We could probably take on Margit if we had tougher summons, maybe. But Weeping Peninsula for the lantern could be cool as well. Snag ourselves some runes whilst we're here, just for shopping down the line. And because these dogs might give us beast bones. Yeah, I'm not sure about mounted combat with the spear, because it just seems to stab downwards. And that's not the best thing in the world. Maybe a whip. I've heard whips might not be bad against foes when you're mounted. Plus it'd be nice to have a whip on the go. I don't know if I want a whip as my main weapon on anyone, but because Annie's an archer, it could be fun. Oi. Bad dog. Okay, so we killed like 5 wolves and we got 1 thin beast bone. Oh, no, wait. Tell a lie, we also got a lump of flesh. Not the fastest of loots I've ever seen. But hey ho. Anything in this little corner? No. Sometimes it feels like they could have called this, what's over here? Oh, nothing. The game. But that's a bit harsh. It's no different from any other open world in that regard. Now, what we've got up here, just one lad. Any sights of grace? I always forget to check up here before heading into the Bridge of Sacrifice. But no, there is an Evergaol. And it is open. So there is that. Oops. Clumsy torrent. Oh, and even though there was a stake of Marika there, it's not allowing me to spawn at it. Fine. Guess we'll just march back over. Let's march by a slightly different route, just in case there's anything exciting in this direction. It looks like it's just the forest of wolves, but sometimes you can't tell. There's a spirit spring, so we can catapult ourselves back up to near where our runes are. And there's some more tombs. Seem rather close to the other tombs, but who am I to judge? And there's what looks to be an encampment of some sort. Oh. Oh god. Bows. That's not great. Yep. Yep. We'll just cheese it straight through that camp and out the other side. Because it's not full of our friends at all. Alright, so our runes are probably up above on the other side. There they are. Grand. And is there anything else over here? Or is it just the Evergaol? It's probably just the Evergaol. Let's just go to the Bridge of Sacrifice. Maybe we'll even actually try and fight the enemies in there instead of just running on through. It's not terribly cowardly of us, but why not? How strong are you? Not very. But those of you with shields could be a pain in the butt. Those of you without shields, less so. But then we've also got ballista boys to worry about. Especially if his ballista bolts are exploding. So yeah, maybe we were doing the right thing by just riding through. We can always come back and deal with them once we're behind the ballista, like now. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's a site of grace right there. So let's snag that whilst we're here. Now, is there anything else of interest on this bridge? There is a lad who seems to have forgotten about us. He literally just saw us and he was like, no. So that's the price he pays for his inattention. Don't know if you can get into these towers or up there. Probably not. Probably decorative. But yeah, we've taken out Ballista Boy at least. And yeah, we don't have the ability to use the ballista. And I'm kind of annoyed that you can smash it up, but then it just comes back like the enemies do. Although it's kind of satisfying that you can smash it up, so there is that. Jumping, are we? Lordthorn's bolts. Okay. So what was the sacrifice that took place on or around this bridge? Was it a heroic group of soldiers, maybe, who stayed behind to hold the bridge to allow someone else to flee? Hence the name Bridge of Sacrifice. Without any sort of knowledge, I'm going to assume it was something like that. Yep, we will deliver your letter.
Deliver it? Please, he can be stubborn.
I feel like maybe the servants have rebelled because they were mistreated. I mean, yes, they're demi-humans, so it'd be very easy to just say, well, they're beasts, aren't they? The sort of thing they do, the horrible buggers. But I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to just be racist against demi-humans without any compelling reason. He says as though there could be a compelling reason for being racist. There could be a compelling reason for being opposed to them, is what I'm kind of getting at, I think. But I don't have one just yet, so yes. Until I know more, I'll treat them with a cautious respect. That's all death, isn't it? That's another title for this game. What's down there? Oh, it's death. The game. Tri-finger butthole. The game. Oof. I wasn't sure about that jump. I got about halfway down and I began to regret it. But fortunately it's worked out for us. But why are we down here? Because there's a cave, maybe. I keep saying that and then there's no cave, but what other reason would I have to be heading down this little path right now? Yeah, there's a cave. Wrath required ahead. Yeah. The Earthbore Cave. Okay. This is new, I think. Is it new? Do I have a level? So many questions. Nearly got a level. So, yeah, if we burst 2 of our little runes, we got a level. Vigor. It's always good, but Dex is also good. Endurance is looking fine. Yeah, we'll go with Dex for now. Annie's all about that Dex. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this the bit with the hole? Yes, I seem to recall being here once before, and then we fell down a hole just about there, just where all the ground is cracked and crumbled, and then we died horribly. So let's try cautious instead of wrath. Who'd have thought it, Annie being cautious?